Hey guys, Suns fan and Zyori here with a very unorthodox idea, which I guess that's kind of the Moonduck thing, Zyori. Is that right? We got Captain's Draft, Midas mode, Elimination mode. We did a
Yeah,
DPC event in a different mode. That's really weird, I would say, right?
that's us, Suns fan. Everyone's looking in one direction. We're looking the opposite way. That's what we like to do.
That's not always the greatest thing to do for business, but that's what we do regardless. So this year, we want to do something, like I said, very unorthodox. It's something in the past that we've kind of looked at where people don't get invited to TI, which is me very consistently. Zyori, most of the time, although you've gone more than me, my
Yep.
friend, we probably won't be getting invited this
One.
year. At least me.
One.
What about you, Zyori?
Yeah, I don't think so. I thought last year if there was ever a chance to redeem my casting career, that might be it, and I didn't get the invite. So now that it's in China, who knows if Valve's going to invite more people or less people? But either way, there's going to be some of us left over, I think, that won't make the cut. And the question that we asked ourselves is, what do we do with these people, Suns fan? What do we do with them?
Right. And it didn't really make sense, if anything, to compete with TI, if that makes any sense, until kind of this year, because like you said, TI9 is in China. It's going to be harder for the Westerners to attend, to actually watch the event for NA specifically. You have to stay up all night, right? Which is fine
Right.
for me. That's my normal schedule, actually, now that I think about it. So I'm going to have no problem watching TI9 at all. But we thought it would be cool to invite a bunch of the non-invited talent, which might be more than usual because it's in China, right?
Yeah.
Into a venue, which I'm assuming you want to talk about in a little more detail since it is in your part of town.
Yeah, definitely. In our quest to bring Midas Mode 2 to life, we've talked to a lot of different venues, and there's a really good one here in Denver that would be down to host an event, sort of like we're talking about right now. So the general idea is to take the replays from TI every day and then broadcast them on the local time zone here for North America. So we'd start at like 9 or 10 a.m., something like that, and then rebroadcast based off the replays with live casters at our event so we can capture some of that live event feel. And I guess our big question for you guys out there is, would you watch that? Would you watch a live cast replay compared to just watching a rebroadcast from the night before? That's kind of what our idea hitches on. More people wanting to watch off a replay that's live cast. So kind of curious what people would prefer in that situation.
And of course, this is mostly for the NA audience. We don't expect Europeans to come down or anything
Yeah.
like that. It's not only just watching on stream, but also would you come to the venue? Because we're planning to do a lot of things with it. We want to be
Mhm.
pretty interactive event. It's going to be at a LAN center, like you said. There'd be computers to play on in case you don't want to listen to us. There'd meet and greet with all the talent that's there. I mean, the fact that there's no NA LANs in general for Dota was the last one Captain's Draft. Am I wrong on that one?
I
Uh,
mean, yeah, we've had events at WSOE, but that's not even in a live audience. In terms of a live crowd, I
yeah.
think that might actually be the last Dota event. Hopefully, we didn't just offend anybody that we forgot about. But yeah, I think there's definitely a hunger for that, right? And we're curious if we could at least get 400 or 500 people to turn up and buy tickets, and travel to this with that money that they would have otherwise spent to travel to Seattle or Vancouver if TI were still in North America. This is also a cool opportunity for a third party sponsor out there to touch TI in a meaningful way, because that's always been pretty impossible, except for small activations on the side or just branding somewhere around the venue. But in terms of broadcasting, we'd need some way to pay for this, and I think this could be a cool opportunity for sponsors.
Yeah, and I mean the payment would not only go towards hosting the event, but paying the talent that's actually there. So this gives them an actual job instead of just sitting at home at
Yeah.
during TI being all sad, which is our annual event, right? You and me
Yeah,
at
I can
least.
tell you it's not that much fun, and it would be much better to spend that time with fans, other talent, and just have a way to celebrate in the biggest event of the year and do something that's a little bit more than, just watching at home from afar. So, very curious to hear feedback for this idea. Please hit us up with suggestions either here on the Inevitable Reddit thread or like on Twitter or something like that. We're going to be reading everything and make a decision about how to do this event and make it as cool as possible. So we're open to any creative ideas that you guys might have out there.
Yeah, and I think that kind of wraps up the video. So let us know if you like the idea, if you would come to the venue. That's probably the most important thing. Watching on stream
Yeah.
as well. Uh, okay, like goodbye. Suns fan and Zyori signing out.
See ya.